You don't want to hear that from a gynecologist. I'm like, what rash? I don't have a rash. Hey everyone, happy Monday. So guess where I'm going? Not to the store. I'm going to the gynecologist. It's that yearly time again. It's just ick. So anywho, I'm all fresh and showered and ready to go. So I'm making a point to get there extra early so I can get everything done before they call me back. And then when the nurse gets my blood pressure and all that taken care of and leaves the gown for me and then says, okay, put this on and the doctor will be right with you. I hurry as fast as I can to hurry up and undress and get that robe on, and then I sit and I wait for like 15 minutes, getting nervous, getting sweaty. You know what I mean. And it just gets worse and worse every single minute that goes by. It's just the worst doctor appointment of the year. Anyway, I'll never forget, and I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again because it's funny. And it relates to why I hate sitting there waiting. So, years ago, he wasn't even at this building, he was at a different building. And he's so nice, you guys. I love him so much. And he's quite young. Well, he's older than me, but I don't even think he's 60 yet. And if he is 60, he's only 60. He's not above that. But, and I've been with him for years and years and years and years, and he's understood all of my problems and endometriosis. He did my hysterectomy for me. He's just been the best. So anyway, I digress. So years ago, it was toward 5 o'clock. My appointment must have been at like 4:30 or 4:20 or something like that. So I left work early, got up there, and sat on his table in my robe. I swear, a good half hour. It was after 5. I was sitting there. I had hives. I got hives because of my nerves, because I was like, oh my gosh, he forgot me. He forgot me. The nurses forgot me. Everybody forgot me. And I'm sitting here kind of naked in a robe. What am I going to do? Do I stick my head out and say, hey? Well, I just didn't know what to do. And because I'm that way, I'm very timid, and I don't know what to do, and my anxiety's coming, and I'm just flipping out, and it's after 5. I hear the nurses in the back behind the door going, okay, we'll see you next week. I was like, holy crap, I'm going to be stuck here over the weekend. So, oh my gosh, it's after 5, and he finally comes in, and he, I guess, was just running late. He didn't apologize. I don't even think he realized how late he was, which was fine. It's okay. And so, you know, he's doing my frontal exam, and he's like, I hear him say something about a rash, and I'm like, oh yeah. I didn't know what he said, but I'm just like, oh yeah. And he goes, well, how long have you had this rash? And I'm like, wait, what rash? You don't want to hear that from a gynecologist. I'm like, what rash? I don't have a rash. And he's like, the one on your chest and your stomach. I was like, oh my gosh, I had broken out in hives, this huge rash. And I was just like, oh my gosh, those weren't here when I got here. I think it's just my nerves from waiting. And he's like, okay. And nothing more was said, and I was just like, holy cow, I cannot believe I broke out like that. So I did his thing, and off I went. off I went. So yeah, that is my traumatic gynecologist story. And every year, I wonder if that's going to happen again. You just never know. All done, everybody. Okay, guys, today was a whole different ball game. So I hurried up and took my clothes off and sat on the table, and it's a good thing I hurried, because I'll tell you what, the minute I sat down, I was only sitting down with my sheets over me for like 30 seconds, and oh, this road is bumpy. He knocked to come on in. I was like, come in. That he has never been so prompt. It was awesome. So he did his thing, and here I am on my way home. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't even have time to think about a rash. No way. Anywho, it's a beautiful day. It's in the mid to high 80s today. So much different than the weekend. I don't know if you caught my YouTube short, but we had a big hailstorm. It seemed a lot louder and horrific in real life than on video, but it wasn't, the hail wasn't too bad, but it was just really loud when it pelts your house. But the cloud we got was amazing. It was like going around and around, like we were gonna have a flippin' tornado or something. So anyway, I took some footage of that and I sped it up so you could see it. It was really, really cool. And it was right in front of my house, just right there. The gray clouds always hover over my house. I'm telling you what. All right, I am home now. I'm still in the car, but I just wanted to go through this and throw some stuff out. I have had this in the back seat for over a year, and I really need to clean it out. So, let me get my car key out of here. I have this bin down here. I'll just sort of put things in as I go, garbage and whatnot. I don't need this hat. This is, you know, a face mask. Oh my gosh, I bought these at Dollar Tree to have in here just in case I needed a snack or something. It's still practically full. Oh my gosh. I need to make this my little garbage. I guess it'll just be easier to do it this way. My fingers are sticky because I went to Chick-fil-A and got another frosted lemonade. I had to do it. So let's see. Garbage. These are granola bars and a Z bar. I don't know, does granola ever go bad? The Z bar probably does. I think I'll leave the granola bars in here just because I don't think granola bars ever go bad. I don't know. So I always have these bags in here for like garbage bags. So, and I like these because they're just the little ones, and I just hang it over my gear stick. I have this, it says fall in love with yourself. I got this as a free gift for something. I just stuck it in here. You never know when you're gonna need a bag, but I'll probably throw that away. Throw up bag. Ugh. Old, dead, dried up hand wipes. This is Pottypotamus. My stepdad had this in his truck for years. He used to be the ditch master. I know, the ditch master. So where he lived, there was this huge creek where Mom and my stepdad lived. And when I was little, all the way up till adult, he was the ditch master, and for the whole neighborhood in certain vicinities. And so they had meetings and everything about the ditch water and who gets it on what day, because it came from this creek. It was pretty cool. That's how he watered his whole garden, was with free water from the creek, and he made his own irrigation system in his garden. Anyway, he found this in the irrigation ditch. But this is Pottypotamus, that's what he named him. And he's a little dirty. He's been cleaned through the washer, but I just leave him in my car because Doug left it in his truck. And so, yeah, I leave him in my car, Pottypotamus, but I just leave him here in the bucket. And my mom, this is her umbrella. I've been looking for this. Awesome, I found it. And then I have a couple of face masks. Oh yeah. And then this is just a mesh bag, and it has some wipe. These are for the car from the Dollar Tree. I don't even think they're still, they are still wet. These are like over a year old. Nice. I guess I won't be throwing them away. Oh, and I got these wipes too for like electronics. These, I don't even think I've opened. And they're completely dry. Completely dry, but they're good for dust, because they're kind of like a Swiffer dust pad. Nice. All right, and then rubber gloves for when I would go to the gas. When I get gas, I'd put some of these on. I guess I should still, no matter what, but you know. Garbage. My whole front seat is a huge mess now. These are still nice and moist. Perfect. Little hand wipes. Coolness. So I'll just put the wipes in here and my gloves. Pottypotamus. My stepdad had Pottypotamus sitting up on his dashboard, but I really don't want to do that. I got the vomit bag. I got another mask. So this, I got my mom's umbrella. And this just goes in the back seat. And this goes on the floor because this is what I put fast food in. My garbage bags go back there. Okay. Oh yeah, this is from Thrive Cosmetics. I don't even remember what I bought. It was a long time ago. I don't even remember what I bought. Okay, I think we're done here. I need to throw stuff away is all. I just walked in the door and somebody's having lunch. She hasn't even given me a look or a hello or a second thought. She's just eating. So can you see what's wrong with this picture? It is the next day, and it is 4 o'clock, and I have not been out all day long, and I just came out to the garage to throw something away, and I noticed my brake lights and park lights are on. Yeah, my battery is dead, but the lights will not turn off. I drove it last night. I went and picked up dinner, but the lights never turned off, and I didn't know, because they always turn off. I've had this car for 17 years. This has never happened. So I can't turn them off. I put the key in the ignition and twisted it, you know, for just the lights and stuff, and they just won't turn off. And then I noticed the car just won't even start. Here's the sky today, and it hasn't rained yet or sprinkled. It's nice and warm though. This happens like every single night. It's crazy, but I like it. So, anywho, the other day I was cleaning out my closet and I decided to keep a few things to give to my nieces. And so I went ahead and washed these things and then put them in the dryer, because when I was wearing them, I just hung them to dry because I knew they would shrink. And so I let them shrink, and they're gonna fit just fine. So this was from Old Navy. It's a medium, but is now a small. And it's not long at all. It's really short. It's raining. But I loved this, and I got it on clearance. I don't even know how much I paid for it, but I only wore it one time. And I was gonna wear this maybe on St. Patrick's Day, but I wore that one shirt that had camouflage. It was like a camouflage green shirt. But anyway, so there's that. Hope they like it. And here's this blouse. You've seen me wear this if you've watched me for a while. I've worn this probably 3 times. I got this at Kohl's, and I just don't wear it anymore. But I never threw it in the dryer. I always hung it to dry. And so it shrunk, and I think it's super cute, and it'll fit the girls. Mostly these things will fit Allie, because she's the oldest, but the little one, who's like a year and a half younger, she'll still be able to wear it. And then this is also from Old Navy, and I got it last summer. I wore it twice, I think, and this shrunk a lot. So these things just don't look good on me. Oh, don't be scared. Oh, Momo, she's so afraid of the thunder. Don't be scared. It's okay. Oh. Don't be afraid. She skulks around when she hears thunder. Guess we don't need to water the grass. So anyway, back to what I was saying. This shrunk a lot, but these baby doll things just don't look good on me. So, and this I got super cheap too. It was like $8. And then the other 2 things are super cute. They're linen, and I hung these to dry, but they were always so wrinkly and so horrible when I ironed or steamed them. And then they would just get wrinkly again. But this shrunk big time. But it's super cute after you throw it in the dryer, because, you know, it's supposed to kind of look like this. So anyway, this will definitely fit the smaller one. And then I loved this. I only wore it once, but it was, I should have got a medium, but it was really long, and it kind of hugged my hips. And Also, I had to hang it to dry it and iron it, and it would wrinkle. So I threw it in the dryer and it shrunk. So this is a nice linen top for one of the girls as well. Or for both girls. Both these girls will be able to wear them. So I just hope they like these little shirts. And I have a few other things upstairs that I cleared out a long time ago waiting for them. But so that's what I have done recently. I'm up here at the Del Taco because it's Taco Tuesday. I'm next in line to order. So we figured out what was wrong with my car. When I was wiping it down earlier in the video, I accidentally hit this button that's on top of my steering column, and that turns your parking lights on or off, whether your car is turned on or off. And so I accidentally hit that button, and that's why my lights were left on. So we're just gonna jump it and then it's all good. Silly me. I had no idea that button was there. I didn't feel it when I pushed it. And it is what it is. Okay, so I got 3 value tacos and a red bean and cheese burrito. And Momo got nothing. No. Leftovers. I'm too full.